Welcome to Teaching Fast Pitch Hitting Video 10, Teaching, Practicing, and Coaching Overview. I'm Coach Dan Hennessey. The purpose of this video is to help you, the Fast Pitch Youth Team Coach, get started teaching your players how to execute the fundamental components of the swing I teach and how to practice it. My intention is to provide everything you need to teach your players to be successful at the plate, so you do not have to search out solutions elsewhere. While providing this efficient, integrated approach, it is not my intention to provide tips for coaches to use to improve how they use another system of teaching hitting. An important benefit of using my approach is that you need not solve the problems your players might presently bring to the plate. You also will not have to integrate what I teach with another system you or others have taught in the past. I am asking you to trust that my approach will provide fast and exciting success to your team. I also suggest that you ask your players' parents to trust you the same way. My hitting fundamentals videos are numbered 1 through 9, while their corresponding teaching and practicing videos are numbered 11 through 19. You can find them on my YouTube channel called Fastpitch Coaching, all one word. Following are some topics concerning my approach to teaching fast pitch hitting. Our goal is to hit the ball with both power and control in order to get consistent results. This takes a precise, repeatable swing executed with confidence. To do this, players must first learn how to make each body part work in the best way and in coordination with other body parts. Secondly, at practice, they build the new movements into habits. Both of these steps are critical to learning how to swing properly and to take that swing onto the field. I highly recommend you teach every player precisely the same motions and help them remove every extraneous motion. We want every single motion the player makes just before, during, and after the swing to contribute as well as possible to the success of the swing. This enables you to have the highest expectation of success for every member of your team. This approach provides the following advantages that most other hitting approaches do not. Simpler and easier to teach a whole team at one time. All players hear the same words from you and other coaches on a consistent basis. Corrections you provide to any player can be helpful to any other player who hears them, saving time and allowing earlier success. Players with less experience can succeed just as quickly as those with more experience. A swing with fewer motions is simpler and therefore easier to maintain. Won't it be nice to have a team where every player is a dangerous batter? Have you ever played against that kind of team? Teaching youngsters is different. Young players enjoy doing what they see older players do, even college players on TV. In a similar manner, coaches will often want to bring to their players techniques they see these older players execute successfully. Most of the time, this works out fine. But please keep in mind that the way to successfully teach a young player is often different from teaching an older one. Additionally, young players may not have the experience to be able to execute what you're asking them to do, at least not as quickly and easily as older players. My approach is to provide you with techniques that have been used successfully by many youngsters, teach you how to present them in simple, effective ways, teach you drills that maintain what your players have learned, provide mental approaches that help your players bring these techniques into their games. Keep in mind the value of simplicity and efficiency. Careful repetition of the relatively few tried and true drills I teach build good batting habits that make softball games fun. Players want to do what others do. Almost all youth players are happy to do what the coach asks them to do, as long as all the players are being asked to do the same things, where that makes sense. They will listen well and try hard. These are advantages that a team coach has over parents and individual coaches. If you, the coach, do your job well, you will be amazed at what your players will do and the fun they will have doing it. My videos are primarily about teaching coaches how to teach fast pitch skills. In doing so, I naturally refer to coaching skills that I've used and observed on the field. But to get the best advice concerning how to coach, as opposed to how to teach, I would like to recommend a few resources I endorse. The first is a short and easy to read book called 50 Softball Coaching Tips by Stacie Mahoe. It is available on Amazon in both softcover book and Kindle electronic form. I have put a link to this book in the description of this video. Only a few drills are needed. Drills are an important component of learning how to hit. Drills help a player practice the individual skills that together make up an effective game swing. There are hundreds of hitting drills available, but there's a problem with many of them. While they encourage proper execution of one portion of the swing, they cause harm to other portions. Be careful which drills you bring to your players. Almost every drill should use muscles and body movements exactly the way a proper swing does. The external devices and components must also be similar. The major drills I recommend you use are described in Fast Pitch Hitting Video 5, Practice Drills. In addition, those I recommend using with a tee are described in Fast Pitch Hitting Video 6, Swing to a Contact Point using the tee. Practicing at home is optional. Practicing at home can be very beneficial, but only if the player has a parent or older sibling or even a teammate who understands what you're teaching, is willing to suspend any doubts about it, and is diligent about helping the player practice properly. In other words, they become an at-home coach. I highly recommend any such parent watch my videos so they understand very well what they are teaching their daughter. Wait, what? Teaching? Of course, they are mainly helping their daughter practice, but every time they mention how to do something better, they are teaching. So they must understand their role and embrace it thoroughly, or they will probably do as much harm as good to her swing. For example, the parent or sibling probably has some favorite drills they have done or used in the past. I recommend that you let all the parents know what you are doing or planning to do in an early team meeting. During that meeting or a subsequent one, gently request they not use any favorite drills without discussing them with you ahead of time. If someone discusses it with you and you feel it does not provide value, don't dismiss the drill out of hand. Instead, simply ask them to use the drill you are teaching that comes closest to exercising whatever their drill does. No need to imply that your drill is better. Just say that you want a consistent level of excellence from all team members. Thanks for watching this teaching, practicing, and coaching overview video. If you like what you've seen so far, please subscribe to my YouTube channel called Fastpitch Coaching, all one word. Your comments are also very welcome. If you haven't already been to my website, please visit fastpitchcoaching.com for online printable practice guides, my video blogs, and links to excellent coaching resources I've selected.